Hey everybody, this is Dylan the Autobot coming at you with another video review. Today we're going to do a Transformers one. Yes, I'm kind of steering away from content. I've just been really expanding my content, but we're going back to the old roots. And today's Transformer is going to be Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Tracks. Now, there's a lot of heated debate going on with this figure. I personally watched a bunch of reviews, see what everyone's opinion was, kind of put them all together, and then in the middle I'm like, okay, and I'm going to get this figure for myself. I can safely say, yes, this figure does have some flaws, especially with the connecting for the defenders and the clear plastic, but mine has some loose legs, but that's okay. It doesn't really bother me too much. But dude, the car mode looks fantastic. Yeah, I understand the red isn't rear, but they wanted to go cartoon accurate. The blue is good. And it just looks great all around. Everything is nice and smooth and tucked under. The vehicle mode. He rolls pretty smooth. It's kind of hard to show him rolling. Yes, he rolls pretty smooth. I don't really have a review layout or anything yet, so yeah. So let's look at the details. You can see the nice rear end of the car. Got the windows, got the nice blue, got the modifications. Now time to do the transformation. So we're gonna first go into the flight mode, so that's the easiest. So first you're gonna come in here to those white spots, flip out those wings, and now he's got an actual spoiler. Come in here, you want to get your nail and you want to flip out these wings here, and then this will allow you to also loosen it up, and then you're just going to pull these parts up like you would be if you were transforming him. Turbo mode, then swing these down and you're done. But what you can do here is you can swing it like this, and now you have an open port to plug in a weapon. But someone on YouTube I watched plug the gun under here so the gun can't fit under here. Plug in the little white thing like so. Then you can do this, swing it like that, and there you go. There's Kingdom Tracks in his flight mode. Yeah, he doesn't have a flight stand, but it's not the end of the world in my opinion. It's not too terribly bad. It doesn't really bother me too much. Figure's fine, transformation's fine, robot mode's good. I dig it. So let's get him into his stunning robot mode. Okay, transformation, you want to just leave the arms like the way they are. Flip and flip down those white pieces. Come in here, what I like to do is I like to flip these guys down like this, so that way I can get some clearance here. Now, an easier way to get this unplugged without stressing out the plastic is by splitting it and then pulling down. So see, by splitting it and then pulling it down, you're creating less tension on the clear plastic. Flip the section up, there's his head, and then you just rotate this around, and then you just flip both of these feet forward, and then you're just going to kind of leave it like this. Split it, and then you're just going to open up this thing, swing down his leg, and you're just going to close and collapse everything. Like that, and like that. And come on. There we go. And then you're just going to flip up his torso. And you're just going to collapse the whole body, lock in that torso. Come in here and gently, ever so slightly, kind of flex the plastic. And then this is on that double hinge. Swing this around, and this will just plug in to the back here. And then you just rotate the arms around and get out the hands. Like this. And plug on the reef gun, or you can have him hold it, I don't care. I like plugging it on his shoulders. It's not the slightest fit, but it's okay. plug in his gun, and there you have tracks in his robot mode. The robot mode is stunning. I really do like the design of this thing. I get why people wouldn't like this, but it's not too terribly bad with the faux chest and everything. The wings could use some red. The guns, the backpack, I understand the backpack's not too terribly bad. The legs, loose on mine, but it's okay. The whole leg tabbing doesn't really bother me. It allows me to get some more dynamic poses by moving this piece. So, yeah. Articulation wise, he's got a swivel at his head and he can look up and down. He's got a full 360 joint right here, and his arm is on a swivel, and he can bend 90 degrees. It's a little tight. He's got a waist swivel, and his front skirt flips up so he can kick forward that far and can kick back pretty far. He can do the full splits, and he's got an ankle tilt. You can get some deep poses with this figure if you wanted to. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. He is blast compatible. Yeah, blast effect compatible. Let me get this. So he is blast compatible in the shoulder, so he can get shot in the shoulder. He can get shot in both of his legs. So when he gets shot in the legs, he can get shot in the arm. Once you can get shot in the wing, and he can also shoot onto this, and he can also shoot. Put that onto his rifle. Not bad for a Transformer. I get most people why they wouldn't like him. Now that's their own opinions, but my opinion is he's perfectly fine for me. I understand the loose legs, but I can easily fix that. He looks good with the whole collection. For instance, here it is with Earthrise, Voyager Prime. Kind of see so they look together. Here he is with Netflix Bumblebee, and for Decepticon, here he is with Earthrise Starscream. So they all look pretty good, pretty decent. He scales pretty well with people, and yeah. Now it's time to show you how to get him back into vehicle mode, and we can end off this review. So let's do it. Okay, so transformation. What I like to do is I like to plug the gun on, swivel it off like this. There you go. And I also just like to swivel the waist just to get it done and out the way. Fold in the hands, and then you're going to rotate them like this. Flip in the hand, untap the backpack, and then you're just going to swivel it around, and then this thing's just going to flip up. I hate this thing here, so you kind of got to flex it, but you'll hear a nice little click, and there you go. You're going to come to the legs. You're going to want to angle this in, flip it, and then you're just going to want to, wait, you can't do that yet. You got to lift up the chest, and then you're just going to push down the chest there. Now you can do the legs here. His legs are pretty simple. It's really just a lot of finagling and finessing to get the legs tucked up and under. And then they're just going to sit right there on the front windscreen like that. Do the same on the other side. This is like, it's really, I'm trying to do my best here. This guy's really complex, so. And then you're just going to connect the two together. Like that. And then you flip this up, and then you just set that there. You know, my tabbing over time has came loose, so it kind of stinks. But if you just give it a nice squeeze, it will sit perfectly fine and lock together perfectly fine, unlike some pieces. And then you're just going to take this whole assembly here, flip it over, and then you're just going to attach the sides of the leg car here, and then you're just going to lock everything into place here. So I don't know if this thing has to be stretched out all the way or not, but you just lock that in there, and you're freaking golden, man. Then you just take the wheels, flip them in, lock them up. Whoops. Tab everything in there, get it all snug, squozen. And when you're done, there's tracks and back in his vehicle mode. So I'm going to transform him, and so I can give you my final thoughts. Okay, a little bit of transferring later, and here are my final thoughts. Good figure. I recommend him if you are okay with the clear plastic and the leg problems. He's good. He looks great in your collection. Transformation's not that bad. I understand there are some like modifications for him, but I heard it does alter the transformation just a smidge. I mean, I've never really seen him transform with the modifications. So if you want to let me know in the comments down below, you can. Also check out my channel for more upcoming Transformers views in the future. If I get any more, I'm gonna probably be reviewing it a lot more now that I'm starting to get some more free time to review figures. Track here was one of the ones I wanted to pick up for a while ever since he was announced. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and put some comments down below. Ask me any question, about the figure, what you guys think of them, what are your questions, comments, or what are your concerns about them. And this is Dylan the Autobot signing out.